Good evening. It is the evening of the 30th day of March 2021. It's now 9:01 p.m. And today I've had a relatively busy day. Today I took and was taken out grocery shopping. That by one of my church friends at the First Parish Congregational United Church of Christ here in Derry, New Hampshire, which I belong to. And of course, today it was the my pastor was it Reverend Dr. Deborah Roof's turn to take me grocery shopping, out to do my grocery shopping, to get me out into the community since I no longer drive a motor vehicle. And I did get what I needed, with it, as far as food. Plus, I also purchased, uh, two 32 count packages of the Walmart's Assurance brand X large sized adult diapers for my incontinence needs, plus another package of disposable bed pads that I only use at nap time and at night. And today, besides being taken out grocery shopping, I have spent some time outdoors this morning, that raking fallen leaves. And this morning I worked on, that uh, was it raking up leaves, in the space between the retaining wall and my manufactured mobile home. I got the entire front done, in that sunken area, up to the where to the front end. But I gotta pick up all those leaves tomorrow morning, and haul them all away. Then I've got more leaves on the lawn in front to rake up and haul away. And then I can start working on slowly using, of course, uh, my rake in one hand and using one of my forearm crutches in the other, of course, to steady myself. Then go all along the backside from that end, the from the backside of my mobile home, and forward all along the backside to take and rake up all those fallen leaves on that side. Get most of all my yard cleanup done and accomplished. And I am doing some planning of getting seeing where I can get my hands on a couple of Alberta dwarf Alberta spruce shrubs, that I could take and well, I won't be able to take and was it plant them, was it now, was it I just gotta do some planning, was it so that late next month I can take and in April, I could take and purchase them, and then take and decide where I want to place them. But I do know I have an idea that I want to place two dwarf Alberta spruce shrubs. That along was it the along this side of my driveway, which goes out this direction, over there, from the walkway that goes to my front steps to my front deck. Of course, I have purchased. Last week I did purchase. Was it four of these? Was it little? Was it was it out? Well, battery powered slash solar charged? Was it outdoor lights? Was it accent lights? That I've actually placed along. Is it the south edge of the my driveway? As I said, and of course, between was it one of the two, two, one pair of lights. I want to put one Alberta spruce, and then the other was then a second one between the other two lights, and then I want to put place a big that wooden flower pot. As it that I can. There'll be, of course, be a raised garden area. Was it between the Alberta spruces, and as a improvement, landscaping improvement. And was it decide whether or not I want to take? That thing was it decide what flowers to put into it. And of course, I cannot spend all kinds of money, to take and on fancy fancy plants and so forth. At most, I could spend money for what I said, two Alberta spruces this spring and a bunch of flowers. So, and I'm thinking, was it using getting some railroad sleeper ties, the taken style, was it the sleeper tie things that taken, create another, was it raised flower bed. That'll be, that'll, as part of my front yard. I do know that I'm going to need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm going to need 15 bags of red bark mulch. Of course, I don't have a vehicle anymore, so the the bar have was it one of my next door neighbors who's got a big pickup truck, they can go over to Home Depot and get that stuff. Because I have the one, I got the outside flagpole. I've got rebark mulch landscape that, and then I've got oak tree, then an oak tree. I got a bark mulch around the bottom of that. That, and then the other oak tree, which is right over here, right in front of my window. Have to take and do that one. So that's like I said, 15 bags of bark mulch. I believe the bags are like 2 to 3. Was it like 2 yards, 2 yards a piece, 2 yards of material a piece. So, well, anyways, that's another major chore to take and that clean up my landscaping. Well, what I have, that start planning for was it new landscaping. Well, I will note that this that tomorrow I'll be receiving one order from Amazon.com, and it is a urine collection device for a male urine collection device. That I can set up with a drainage collection bag underneath my wheelchair here. That's supposed to be coming tomorrow. And then later on, by the weekend, or maybe just after the weekend, I'll be getting another Amazon order delivered of another pair of adult plastic pants for incontinence. This time, a pair of adult plastic pants, plain white, size 3XL, that are snap-on style pants, incontinence pants. Oh, and yes, tomorrow morning when I get up, tomorrow's Wednesday, of course. When I get up tomorrow morning, I'm gonna have to take and before I feed my guinea pigs, and then tomorrow morning, again for their first feeding of the day on Wednesday, I do have to clean out their cage. Get that done, and also that haul the dirty, wet and poopy wood shavings, that's bedding in their cage, haul out to the dumpster out back. Get that done. Anyways, there's a lot of things they can do when you take and live as a person with the lifelong disabilities of cerebral palsy and autism functional level 1, and you're living independently out in the community. So was it, and today was it I've done again, that every few days I've got to take and vacuum the area of my carpet, well, living room carpet. That where it transitions to the linoleum, the kitchen linoleum floor, because my guinea pigs, my pet guinea pig companion animals, they get the Timothy Hay food strewn everywhere, not just inside the cage, but outside the cage. And they make a mess, which is, and so some of their food gets wasted. But that's the way it is when you have guinea pigs as companion animals. And I can look over here and I can see that Scratch has that look and posture with it. Woody, when are you gonna take and feed me, me and Scurry again? Of course, I'll do that, before I, as it before I get ready to take and retire to my bedroom to take and slowly get ready to go to bed after midnight, of course. Anyways, today I've been happy all day long, which is good. So, and yes, I am. Was it spending some time, with it quietly playing with some of my Matchbox and Hot Wheels toy vehicles that I collect. I bought another package of 5. That my new ones are this one, a delivery van, a 1951 Hudson Hornet, was it police car, police cruiser, a Jeep Wagoneer, a farm tractor, and a fertilizer slash insecticide sprayer, agricultural sprayer, was it truck for my collection. And of course, I have probably about 2 or I know I've got more than 200. Was it Matchbox and Hot Wheels toy cars and trucks? No, is it? Uh, it's a newer collection because I had to get rid of my older collection when I moved here. Back 3 years ago. Uh, Anyways, that's all I could think of for now. Was it? And I said I'm doing okay, and let me get back to was it watching some TV, watching some documentaries online.